What up? I'm back. Today is June 19th, Monday, 9:45, 10:57. Today was crazy. The last couple of days has just been a shit show of emotions. Like an emotional roller coaster of like ups and downs, highs and lows. But yet at the same time, like fucking worried maybe. Like everything that I've done, everything that I've given up, everything I've sacrificed. And it's like, fuck, man. Did I make the right decision? You know, like walking away from cutting grass, like giving up what I built my life on. Did I make the right decision? And like giving myself 24/7, like finding out who I am, even in the eyes that I don't think anyone understands the totality of how I did not fucking exist. And like, of the totality of what I grew up in, or the brainwashing that I endured, or the narcissist that I lived with. I don't want to be a dick, but that's what I lived with, and today proved it. Today proves it. And like when I'm going through like the darkest shit ever, which I've been going through for 2 fucking years, and like it doesn't matter, then as soon as someone comes in, like I'm like, boom, open, let's help you. And then I put all my shit to the back burner because like even technically at the end of the day, it's like, what are they fucking gonna do for me? Because that's what I learned growing up, that no one was gonna be there for me. And that no one could actually even help me. Because like I was taught that I could not, or they were not gonna help me. Mentally, emotionally. They weren't gonna be there for me. No one was and no one did. And I learned that at an early age, so therefore, from that point on, yeah, I just never got it for the rest of my fucking life. And so, like, I realized, yeah, it's broken mindset, and it's not their fault, technically. It's no one's fault but my own. But now it's like, I'm still like, what would anyone help me with? I don't fucking know, other than I just need to be fucking held, I guess, by one person that's going to show up for, and I know they're going to be there with me forever, I guess, or for a long amount of time, and I'm going to throw up. And I just ate. Such a waste of food. But whatever. I couldn't help it. Why I eat? Why do I even eat if I know I'm gonna talk? Fuck, man, what a waste. What a fucking waste, dude. What a fucking waste. And then like shit like this just pisses me off. Now I'm like angry. Now I'm just fucking mad. There's like you can't even like change that. Like I can't even change it like that. I can understand, because it's like it just doesn't exist for me. Like I don't get it, you know, because it's like I was made to be it so fucking alone that like it's good. It's really good, actually. It is technically like hyper independence is my strength and my weakness. But at the same time, like it's fucked up because like I just need someone to be there. Like I just need someone to be there. Like that's it. I don't even need them to do shit. But I just need someone to trust me. And then I can look and they're there. You know, and I look back and it's like, you know, the restaurant and you know, the muse that I have or whatever, like that's what it was for me. I just felt comfortable in that. Like where it's like it didn't matter what I could go through, at least like I could look and see somebody, and I felt safe in that. Because I can figure it out on my own. I don't know how to do anything else other than on my own. I've never had the luxury, really, of like, I don't know, really, ever really feeling like, even at, so this is the worst part. This is the worst part. I was fucking so programmed that, like, if I was to ask for help, then, like, I can't even do that, because then I know I'm putting somebody else out, you know? And so I feel negative about it. It's like, well, I gotta deal with that shit on my own, because, like, if I can't do this, or I need help, like, then someone's gonna have to sacrifice something for me, and that's fucked up in my eyes, even though all I do is sacrifice for everybody else. My time, attention, focus, which is my fault. It's not anybody else's fault but my own. But that's just kind of how I was programmed since I was little. And it's like, it's not negative. It really isn't. But then, like, in times when I'm fucking alone and I need somebody I can look at, like, there's no one there, really. Because I don't even trust them that well. And, like, people don't perceive it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, everyone can look at me and be like, no, we're there for you. And I'm like, but that's not the point. The point is, like, I was broken such a little age. Like, it's hard for me to even, I don't even know how to do it. Like, how am I supposed to even, I don't even know. I don't even know what the fuck it's called. Cry. And then have someone hold me when I fucking cry. I don't know. I don't have a clue. But that's how I feel. Like, I'm fucked up. Like, my emotions are still fucked up. Still, I mean, they got good for a second now. But I knew I was going to talk. So I was like, I'm going to give myself a break, evidently. Because I know I'm probably going to fucking cry tonight. I'm probably going to do this. I'm probably... Because I'm just... My emotions are fucked. And, it's like, as hard as I've been pushing, and then, like I said, I literally sacrificed my old self for the new, and it's so fucking scary. And then, like, really, at the end of the day, it's like, it seems stupid. It seems dumb, the way that I've done everything. But, like, even through the whole journey, it's like, there's no, I can't go back to that. Like, if I go back to what I used to be, that's instant death. That's instant death. And I'm not going back to that. Ever. Fuck everyone, fuck my family, fuck all those people. I'm serious. Fuck them. I'll write you off, I will never speak to you again. I'm okay with that, because I'm never going back to that. Ever. I love them. I love them. But when I'm there, that's a piece of shit Cody. Who doesn't fucking exist. And I'm not Cody anymore. I'm IVEA. So Cody, I don't know, man. I've looked at my journey and people keep asking me my name, and I feel weird about saying my name is something different. I don't even fucking know how to say it. I know how to say it like IVEA. That's my name. It's not you put those letters together and they make a fucking word. No. My name is I, period, V, period, E, period, A, period. Divine. It's not you put that shit together and make some sound. I don't know, man, this journey's been a motherfucker. I've held up well. I will say that. I mean, I know I'm pretty fucking crazy and a monster and can compartmentalize, like, everything. But, like, fuck, man. Like, and then today, like, I go to work, whatever, fine, cool. But it's still, like, that transition, and, like, then you sacrificing money for yourself, right, to live. And then so you're fucking just being torn apart by two, you know, totalities of existence. And then, you know what's so crazy is, like, you know, I want a partner, right? But then I feel unworthy of it, not in the sense of who I am. Like, I'm more than capable. I'm emotionally intelligent. I can take care of anyone. I am a fucking provider. But then when it comes to money, I sacrificed it. And then so now I don't have it. And then I don't have like nice stuff to even feel like I can even go to someone and be like, you know, feel good about it. Even though I'm confident as shit in every other aspect of my life. Like, I don't care. Everything else I'm fine with. Like, anything that has to literally do with me, I'm cool. Like, I ain't got a fucking problem with it. But then you have that money that just, I'm gonna throw up again. Fuck! I feel I'm trying to hold it off. I'm sick of throwing up. But then, like, that's that worth, right? Because the world's beating down on you on this concept of money, and then this whole society is like, what can you provide for a female? And then if you don't have any kind of physical, like, money, like a lot of money and this and that and a home and shit, then you can't fucking provide for them. Then, like, what are you worth? And, like, even though, like, in my head I understand that I'm worth everything, but then you're still stained and tattooed with that concept. And it's kind of, it fucks me up. Because then I can't really take risk and, like, you know, like, you know, I'm embarrassed, like, to bring someone home or whatever, and then, or whatever, you know? It's fucked up, and then, like, you build all this shit, and you're trying to do it the right way, and you're trying to do it the best way, and not involve narcissistic people, or not involve all these other people to get shit for free, from the hard work that you really put. Like, I hold myself to a fucking high standard of worth, and what that I've created. I'm not gonna go give that away to another person and let them, like, I'll give you my art, because I love you. But I'm not gonna let someone sell my shit and take money from it. Fuck you. For what? Especially if you're a shitty person. And I'm the judge of that. Because it's my work. It's my life. It's all my life experience up until the point that I create the art. It's everything. So I'll give it away. I'll give you my worth. I'll give you my life. I'll give you my love. Because you deserve it. But the other way I will not do. And you can look at me like, Cody, you're being stupid. Cody, you're being dumb. And I'm going, yeah, in one concept, in one reality, in one understanding that money is your God, then yes, I'm being stupid. But money is not my God. So you guys have fun with that. You guys have fun worshiping that idol. And then you say you're not. But when you're making every decision based on it, and it still pulls on me. Because then it makes me feel less than. Or not worth something. Or embarrassed too. And it's shitty because it stops me in my in my tracks every time. Really, a lot of, you know, well, I would be doing this, or I would be more assertive with someone if I could, but I don't fucking have anything like what I'm, you know, what do I have to give you? I don't fucking know, other than all of me, but as far as like in the other aspect of life, I don't. So it's kind of a shitty thing, because, like, I mean, especially now, and now it's getting even worse, because now it's, like, really transitioning. Meaning, like, I'm transitioning from, like, getting out of everything. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? Like, I got to make money. I mean, I have money, but it's like I got to make that stretch until I start making money in a new adventure, right? And so that's kind of fucking scary. And then, like, there's no one there, or there's... And it's like my shit is worth a lot of shit. I can't sell it for nothing, because then I'm selling my soul. And if I change myself and what I do in my art, then I'm selling my soul. That's the whole point of what the selling the soul is going against your authentic self. Which this whole venture, this whole time that I've given to myself is to become my true authentic self. What I was intended to be. And so if I don't do things the way that it's intended for me to be, and I lie to myself about it, like I said, that's just ultimate death. So I might as well just quit. if I'm going to sell my soul and start doing things the way of the world. And it's very fucking difficult. And then, like I said, then I don't have anyone here with me that I know of that even understands the totality of what I have done, how much time I've actually given, the amount of work that I fucking do. And so it's very fucking frustrating, man. It's very fucking frustrating. And I'm just trying to make it, like, I don't know. And then you try and have faith, and you try and, like, believe in yourself, and, like, keep your head up high, and, you know, then help people when they come in, and throw your shit in the back burner, you know, because they need help. And, I don't know. I mean, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. It's just, you can't have the highs without the lows, and, like, the lows are getting fucking low. The lows are fucking low, you know? And it's just, like, people don't understand the totality of what I've gone through. And it's not good, it's not bad, and even in reality, it's not that bad because I look at everything as regular. But, like, then if I start to look at it as, like, what it really was, then I'm like, fuck, that shit's crazy. What a shit. What a shit storm of a life. And then, like, that's where that ability for me to have compassion for everyone and justify everything and all the acts that people do. And then that makes it fine until it creeps up on me, you know? And then it's just like, well, fuck it, you know? Like, fuck it. It's like I just need to talk and get it out, honestly. Like, so whatever this talk is, it's probably emotionally fed and fueled, and it's gonna sound shitty, and but I need to talk and speak it. I gotta speak it. And it is what it is, because then you got little fucking bitches who like, oh, Cody, you're being this, you're being that. I'm like, no, I'm just speaking my fucking feelings. Have you ever done it? Like, really? Have you ever spoke your anger before? Ever? Or have you built resentment for all your life? And then never done it? So yeah, it's not easy. And yeah, I sound like a little bitch. And I sound like I'm whining like a little bitch. And that's embarrassing to me. That's fucking embarrassing to me. But it's like, I gotta speak it because this is what I fucking feel. I can't just hold it in there. So, at the point of me sounding like a little bitch, in which I do, and it's fucking embarrassing, and I know this is gonna be posted, and like all this stuff that I'm doing way more than anyone else is doing, like this shit's real. It's like, it's fucking weird, man. It's weird. And that's what I had. I was like, you know, I don't know, man. It sucks. It sucks. And then, like I said, I don't really have anyone to talk to. And I don't really need anyone to talk to. I just need to see somebody. You know? Or feel somebody on my side. Or feel like it's okay for me to be this way. It's okay for me to fucking have a flip out. It's okay for me to, like, be upset for fucking 5 minutes or a day. Or 10 hours or 6 hours or however long it's been. You know, I'm trying to paint this shit and the storm's coming in, which is fine. It's fine. I'm cool with that. I understand that there's a storm fucking coming in. I get it. But, like, I need to paint because I need to exit out some shit. And this is the only thing that's going to make me happy because there's no one there else to hold me. So the only thing I can do is go out in the nature and let nature hold me. Like, nothing's working right. But then in one instance it is. Like, I even know it was. Like, there in this video, like, I understand that whatever is fucking happening is supposed to happen. But it's still pissing me off. It's still pissing me off. Cause all I want to do is fucking paint. Like, is it too much to fucking ask for? Can I not have a fucking break? Fucking tiring, man. I don't know, dude. That's kind of a lot of it for me. Is like, I'm just tired. I'm tired of it all. I mean, I love creating art. I love helping people. I love talking. But it's like, but then that other part of what I'm sacrificing, like, that's the shit that sucks. Because then it's like, I don't have this, or I don't have that, or I don't have this safety. I don't have this security. And it's like I don't know the right answer other than I don't fucking need to be here. I don't need to be in this city anymore. There's nothing here for me anymore, evidently. And so it's like, I mean, nothing's telling me that they want me here, so fuck it. I mean, I understand I'm here for a reason, but in my idea, like, the journey of a lone wolf fucking is difficult. It's not fucking easy. It's pretty fucked up. It's not that bad, but like I said, I'm hyper independent, but at the same time, it's like it doesn't really matter. Because it's like a combination of like a whole bucket full of shit. And like that, you're changing everything and you're just trying to make it, and it's fucking tiring, man. And then like, you know, and then like I talked to my dad yesterday and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, I love you, but it's like, I don't. What do you want from me? You know, I don't get it. Because then like, as soon as I pick up the phone, then it's like, he tells me about all his shit. I'm like, fuck. Like, I can't even, like, every time I have to pick up the phone, I gotta hear about your shit. And then then I'm going, like, you know, how do I help him? Like, what do I need to say? Like, why do I always have to fucking take care of everybody else and help them figure out their shit? So fucking frustrating to me. So fucking frustrating. I mean, it's cool, it's an honor, but fuck. I need a break. Like, are there other conversations? I mean, I guess I want it. But are there other conversations that you have with people? Really? I don't know. Like, what are you supposed to talk about? Like, what do you do with other people? I don't get it. Like, what do you do with people other than, like, not try and help them? I don't get it. Because that's all I can kind of even understand. You know, I thought about that because it's like, you think of like a therapist, and then like a therapist needs a therapist. And I was talking to like one of my friends. She's like a whatever therapist type of thing or whatever. Me and her are cool. Like, we have, like, she's cool. She's cool. But like, she's going through her own shit too. So like, it's, you know, it's always a breath of fresh air when she texts me or sends me a quote or something, and then like I try and send her stuff or what I'm thinking about her, and I'll send her a song or my art, and but like other than that, it's like no one fucking whatever. And then it's like I don't know, because then and then a lot of times it's like they don't have another buddy who'll reach out every now and then. But other than that, like not hardly anybody reaches out. I don't care though. I mean, I do and I don't. Because then again, like I said, then you're looking just for that one person that, like I said, if I'm supposed to be helping all these other people, like who's helping me? Like who do I get to look to? And then nature's my thing, but then at the same time, like nature's not tangible human that I can speak to or feel the other aspects of human nature with, I mean, it's adorable, like that one duck this morning, or yesterday morning, that one duck is adorable as shit, man. He's got like the mange and shit, like, he looks roughed up, but like, he's adorable, and like the way he works and the way he moves, and like, he has to get in there and get his food, like he has to just go in and out, dive in and out, even though he's like alone. He's the only one who looks like that. Like he doesn't have like any brothers and sisters, and or he's just a black duck in a white world or in another colored world. I don't know, but he's adorable to me, and I'm glad he's been there because he's helped me a little bit to just kind of keep going through, because the last couple of days have been pretty fucking emotional, and it's like it sucks because it's like it just comes out of nowhere, and it's like, I mean, maybe because it's getting closer to the end, and like it's kind of like an unknown, which is fine, but unknowns are fucking scary, especially when you like know nothing. You don't know anything, and you're just throwing it in the air, and like having faith in what you've built, having faith in what you keep building, what you keep posting, the people that you're meeting, how you're helping them and or talking to them, or maybe hopefully you can inspire somebody in a matter of minutes. And like you understand that like that's important, like, and then that's way more important technically then like you'll be okay. Like even though it sucks, and it doesn't mean you're not gonna vomit out the side of your truck, or you're not gonna cry yourself to sleep or something, or cry at, as a song comes on or this or that, but it's like fuck. Because like it had to be this way, and then you run through it and you're going, it just had to be this way. Like I had to separate from everyone. Like there was no choice. Like I was raised in a den of something. It's not right, it's not wrong, but it was wrong for me. And it's pretty shitty because like with the ability that I have, and I'm not saying that I'm a good dude, because I'm probably a dick, I'm narcissistic, I have all the qualities because I was raised by them. I know all of the maneuvers, I know all this, I know how to do it all. Like I am that, I'm a master chameleon. But it's like, I've gone through life not even telling people what they are from a long time ago. Because it hurts their feelings. Or they deny it, and they get pissed off. And so the easiest idea is to just fucking walk away from everyone. Say, fuck it. Peace! And like I said, then be the bad guy. Like, then be the villain. And like I said, I mean, I've made tons of mistakes, sure. I mean, I know I have. And then at some point, you're like, no, like, and then even say, like, even if today, like, I realize that I done a lot of wrong things, like, you can't even call that person up, because then it's like, what do you want me to, out of the blue, like, say, well, maybe I did this wrong, and I did this wrong, and I can't take it back, it is what it is, so, and then you don't want to reach out to them either, because if they're not reaching out to you, then if you reach out to them, then that's shitty. Right? For me, at least. Because then, like, obviously they don't want any contact with me, I guess. You know, and then you look at a lot of stuff where it's like, well, like I was the only one reaching out. So it just makes sense. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to continue to reach out and not get responses or whatever. Or infringing your free will or whatever. So I'm just done, I guess. I'm just going to leave. As soon as I can, I guess. I mean, I can't be here forever. And I have to travel. I have to go travel the world. And I guess that's what I feel. At some point, I don't know if it's like now or later, but I want to travel so bad. Like, I'm sick of being here. You know, I look at it, I appreciate everything. I appreciate that I am here. I appreciate that the life that I had, really. And the chances that I've got and the information that I learned. Like, I appreciate everything. I really do. But that time is done. Like, I'm not staying here in this white world anymore. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's like, I need to go see, like, culture, man. I need to fucking go be with the Indians. Like, I need to go be with that race and that race and that race and that race. Like, I've already learned all this stupid shit. And now it's time to go learn some real shit. Stuff that actually matters. That's real. That I can see tangible evidence of, and it's not blind faith. Kind of know what I'm talking about. It's like Indian stuff. Native American stuff. Like, at least they got word of mouth stuff and, like, involves nature and shit. Like, some of their stuff, stories or whatever, too. But I can feel that and connect to it. And so that's different. Where, like, the Christian religion is all faith-based. And emotional. Where, like, energy is not, like, a lot of my energy and stuff that I feel and know through nature is not emotional. It's an energy. I can't explain the difference between emotion. Like, I can't explain it because they're both invisible understandings. But like nature, well, I guess nature's kind of emotional. Like, it's emotional energy, I guess. But one thing is coming from, like, a non-tangible thing, or, like, not a human. And then, like, and so that's what I'm reading. I'm reading energy off of, like, nature. And then, like, the Bible stuff and religion, like, all that is based on, like, emotional fueled rooms of existence. Well, tons of people are agreeing upon something. And in that, the energy signature is stronger, which affects the whole room. It's the crowd mentality. Like, it's the riot. It's one man can lead a riot. It's this kind of concept. And that's what religion is, the mass control. But when I'm in nature, I'm by myself. So I know my energy, and then I can feel the energy coming from nature. Rocks, like grass, trees, flowers, bugs, like water. And I trust that. And I mean, I trust the process today. I was fucking soaking wet. And, like, it was so crazy because my phone battery was dying. But I couldn't charge it because my phone shut its port off. And, because it got so much water in it. And then, so I was kind of pissed off about that because I'm like, fuck, I want to talk tonight. I just did this video. Like, I want to get it done. It's like, whatever will be. But at the same time, like, I'm emotional too, just because I'm being a little bitch over the totality of everything. And then so I went and ate dinner because I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna go eat something because I feel like shit. Like, I'm just gonna make sure to eat something decent. And so I just got one beer and ate a food. And when I got in there, like, for the last couple hours, I couldn't charge my phone, and so it was getting low, and I was like, fuck. And then when I sat down and ate, I sat down, was waiting for my food, then my phone, the charger thing said, you can charge it now. I was like, so boom. And then when that happened, it made me happy, because then I was like, okay, cool. Like, now I can, like, kind of move on. Like, I can start charging my phone for tonight, and like, I can go ahead and plan, like, I'm going to talk and see what happens. And so that gave me, like, a second win, because, like, I was struggling, man. And I felt good. Like, once it started raining, and, like, once it really started raining, it kind of freed me a little bit. It helped me. It helped me a lot. It felt good. I don't know what it felt. I don't really remember feeling it, really. I was soaked. I was fucking soaked. But, it was beautiful, dude. Like, I can't wait to watch the video because I just lived in it, and I was like, push, push, push. Just keep pushing. Like, I can't quit. I can't fucking stop. I'm pissed off. I'm kicking shit. Wind's blowing everything everywhere. Like, and it even, like, in my head, I'm like, why? Like, just fucking work. Like, just hang up there, please. Like, just hang up there and let me fucking paint your ass. Because, like, just, I need it. Like, I need this, like, I need air right now. And finally it worked. Like, when it started raining, like, the wind stopped blowing. And, it was fun. Like, it was fun. Plus, like, everything was so cool because, like, I bought oil paint. I bought oil today. And I've already painted with oil a few times. I don't like it. It's fucking shitty. And, but, because it just doesn't work for me. Like, I was going to bring my torch out there today. And I was going to try and heat the shit up. But then I was like, oil. I'm just going to have to test it. Because I don't want it to catch on fire. I don't know the flash point of oil and a fucking blowtorch. So, I mean, it's what I solder with. Like, obviously, it's going to flash point and catch oil on fire. So I don't know how to speed up the process. Because I want to do things quick. I don't want to paint something and walk away. Paint something and walk. That's stupid to me. That's so dumb. It just makes zero sense to me. And I just use mediums that are fast. Because I'm not going to take the time to have a painting that take me a long time. That's stupid. For me. To each his own. But I don't know. So, like, even today, like, I was so frustrated, and I was just like, I can't quit though. Like, I already opened these things. Like I have to paint. And honestly, like, I love, like, cutting holes in these things. Like, and I understand that people, I don't know how people are gonna perceive it. Because I actually gave a couple paintings away yesterday to some friends of mine, and but I still have some that I've busted holes in to hang them on shit. And to me, those are my favorites. Like, I like the ones that are broken. I like the canvases that have holes in them. Like, to me, it just makes sense. Like, it really just makes sense. It's my style. Like, I want destruction or brokenness because I'm fucking. I was broken. Like, you don't understand how broken of a human I was. Like I said, I don't know how I exist still. I don't know how I've made it. To think about, like, walking away from your whole existence, your whole family, your whole ideas, the whole way you was raised in religion, everything, like, literally walking away. I honestly don't know how I did it. Like, I really don't know how I did it. I didn't have a choice. Like I said, it was either death or life, and I chose life. So, I mean, I guess it was probably the easiest decision I've ever made. Really? Like, really? Is this the easiest decision I've ever made? Choose life or death. I'll choose life. Choose heaven or hell. I'm gonna choose heaven. And I did. And, it doesn't mean heaven's free. It doesn't mean heaven's not hard. Because it definitely is. It's definitely difficult. And it's definitely fucking kind of lonely. Lonely on the top, you know. And, you know, you look at it, it's like, you know, I'm not technically lonely, really. Like, yeah, maybe sometimes I get horny as fuck. But even then, it's like, in the moments of that, it is what it is. But, that's not an issue, really. Because you can go get whatever you want. Like, it's not very difficult. It's actually easy as shit. I just, you know, whatever. But then again, I have a lot of rules and regulations that other people don't have. So, you know, I don't infringe on people's free will. So, and I'm not gonna push you to do something. Plus, a lot of, you know, like I said, you have to initiate it. Because I'm not gonna push you. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna take advantage of you. I'm just not gonna do it. You can take advantage of me, but I'm not gonna take advantage of you. You know, I mean, maybe. I've kind of been worried, like, whatever. Once everything gets settled and done, and I have my own place and stuff, it's gonna be different for sure. But as of right now, it's just simpler than not. It kind of keeps me out of trouble. So that's another issue. Is like, where it's like, well, maybe I a little embarrassed about my bedroom, but not really. Some girl's supposed to come over and paint my nails or something this week too. So I actually have to clean up a little bit of my room because she'll come in there and we'll be in there like 3 or 4 hours. Like, she'll do my nails and it takes forever. It takes a long time. It's not forever, but she takes a long time. And we talk, whatever. So, so that's cool. But but yeah, but then again, like, no one ever comes to my house. Like, I don't ever let people in my house, really. That's my space. Like, that's my house. Like, that's my stuff. Like, so if you've came to my house, like, you're one of 10, literally. Since I've lived here. Well, not really. We used to have parties and shit here, but they were whatever. But especially recently. I don't know, man. I'm just a lone wolf. I always have been, but it's because I was just so broken. I was so broken. Like, I really look back at my life, I'm like, dude, you had no worth at all. Like, you had no anything. You were just straight pussy. Pussy's cool, but they're real tough. I don't know what the word is. Just a straight broken human being. And, oh, man. I don't know. I feel a little bit better now. There's nothing like pissing on your puke. Nothing like pissing on your puke. I don't know. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be worth it in the end, man. It really is. And that's what keeps me going. It's like, in the end, when, like, I'm in the max capacity of what I'm supposed to be doing, it will be worth it. And, like, I'll look back at this and be like, worth it. Miserable, yeah. Difficult, yeah. Scary, sure. Tiring, yeah. Lonely, kind of, I guess. Yeah. You know. But it was the only path. It was the only way. It was the only way. Like, I would really like to, like, you know, I would like to look if I could see. So I did use the Bible a lot, even though I shit on it all the time. The stories are there. Like, the stories make sense to me, and like I said, I was brainwashed with the shit. brainwashed, whatever, good or bad, it don't matter, their stories. But like, I would like to look at, I wish I could see Moses and I could see the timeline between Moses and Aaron. So Moses was raised in Egypt, in another whole thing. Then he leaves Egypt because he gets pissed off, ends up killing somebody, whatever, and leaves and goes and lives with someone, I think, for 40 years. And then he comes back. That's what I want to know. Is how many years he was gone. And then is that where he met his brother Aaron? And then what was him and his brother's relationship like? That's what I want to know. Because, and I would like, but Moses did have a wife though. Moses did get married, which changes a lot of things. But I would just kind of like to see that understanding, and then like, because then again, like, you got to think Moses is the leader, right? Moses is by himself. Moses is making the decisions. Yes, he delegated, but he's the one going up by himself, spending 40 days or 40 nights or whatever on Mount Sinai, or whatever the hell it is. Like, he's the one who's coming back. He's the one who's pissed off at these humans for being illogical, stupid, dumb. Like, I'm telling you, like, I am literally him. In a right, like, it pisses me off, because then it's like, it's difficult for me, it's hard for me, because then I'm being torn by this. I'm being torn by this world, and I'm like, you guys are the ones that are causing this problem in your lives by agreeing to all this stuff, by worshiping these false idols and gods. Money, religion, like all this stuff. Worshiping a deity. Like, until he comes down the mountain and he's like, what are you guys doing? Like, why you guys made a fucking Taurus, a bull, and you guys are worshiping it? Like, you literally just see me on the mountain. It's fucking blackout dark. I come down and my face is glowing. Like, you can't even look at me. Like, and you guys are worshiping this thing that you had to make because you guys need some external validation. And he's like, dude, I just went on top of the mountain and it was literally talking to myself for 40 days, bro. Like, literally. Like, I brought you out of Egypt by talking to myself. Like this staff that I have, like, did this. Like, it went through me. Like, the Creator went through me. The Creator did this. And the Creator is in us. But you guys need this external thing to worship, which makes zero sense. And that's why I look at Aaron. Aaron's like, really, guys? Like, you need this? Okay, like, you guys ain't gonna shut up about it. I'll make you something to worship, because you guys just won't leave me the fuck alone and shut up. Like, this is whatever. Give me all your gold. And then they made him that, and then the earth opens up and fucking eats people. You know? Because of that external validation that they needed. They thought they needed, and they didn't. Like, the Creator was bringing down food for them. Like, the birds were bringing food. Nature was providing food. It's falling from the heaven. Manna. Every morning. But yet they still needed an external thing to worship. And, it's like, I don't need anything external to worship. And technically, I don't need anything external But I still need a reason outside of myself. I think that's it for me. I need another reason of me outside of me. Because I was programmed so much that everyone else mattered, that I need that everyone, like I need one person that's not me, but that is me, that I can focus on that person, and then that will help me keep in line with, I don't have to give anybody else anything. I'm trying to think how I'm wording it, because she's like, my partner would be me, and then we would make kids together, which are me, and but they're external, and so then I could just push everything onto them. Like I could give them all my love, all this, all that, while still giving it to me, because it's just me. And then I can just give other people time, like, well, so I don't have to deal with it. And then I get the reason, an external reason for me to, like, whatever, and then I can still have the external stuff that I need from a human being that I haven't really ever got, you know. I think, because that's the thing for me, is like, now I'm fine, like I really am fine, but it does get frustrating. And then, like I said, it is kind of scary. Not really. I mean, I'm not fucking scared. I'm really not scared. Like, what's gonna happen? Nothing. Well, you're hungry today, you can go dig in the trash can tomorrow. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, to me, like, I'm not scared of that. I'm not scared of anything, really. It's just fucking frustrating, to be honest with you. I think that's the biggest thing for me. It's frustrating. That, like, the fruits of my labor just don't seem fucking fruitful. Like, that's what's fucking frustrating. That's definitely what's frustrating to me. And then knowing that, like, yeah, I've been patient, and yeah, I get that this is pretty fast, and people could perceive me as being ungrateful and shit, but I'm not being ungrateful. It's like, you guys don't understand, when I'm doing everything 24/7, and you guys are doing things, you know, 4 or 5 hours a week. Like, there's a huge difference between the totality of what I'm doing, and then the totality of what other people have done. And, like, I have the physical fucking proof to prove it. That's why that quote that I put on the last video, that's why it made me laugh so hard. Because it said, fuck this shit. This is a lot of art, or something like that. Like, art is life. So I was like, yeah. Because everything that I'm doing is part of my art, is me. I am literally walking art. As in, everyone's walking art. And so I moved into that space of expressing myself, being my true authentic self, which is just a fucking masterpiece of art, as is everyone is. You're your own art piece. And so for me, it's like, it's very tiring, I guess. It's very fruitful for me, like, in my mind and in my... And like, oh, like I said, only I know what I've sacrificed. You know, only I know the amount of time. Only I truly know. Only I know what I've given up. Only I know what I've passed up on. Only I know. You know, and then you look at kind of your rules and regulations that you have on your person, on me, on my person, on me, in the way that I do things, and it's like, man, there's so many times I could have done this and done that, and been home with her, and had fun, and it's like, but I limited myself for a lot of reasons. to not do it. And it's not good or bad, but you just kind of look at like everything in the totality of like what is truly important, you know? Like if I'm not going to be with that person for a long time, like I probably shouldn't. You know, I shouldn't be with them for a short time if I'm not going to plan on being with them for a long time. Now, you know, whatever. Some scenarios were different. And some were needed. Some I knew they were going to happen before, and then they ended up happening. So, like I just roll with it because that was a little bit different. Plus, I was talking about it much before it happened, and so when it came up, then I went for it because it was exactly what I've been predicting for a while before it happened. But then that was a little bit different. But just depends on the scenarios, you know. I'm grateful for all of those, whatever they're meant to be. But I don't know, man. I feel better. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I like to talk, you know, because like you got to get this shit out. Like you can't just hold it in. Like that's where you get fucked. Like literally, that's where, you know, like when I talked about the other day, like when my mom passed away, like maybe I don't talk about her a lot, but I do talk, and I will exit it out, you know. But then again, like I said, gratitude for that reshaped everything. Plus, like I shifted to working on myself, so like myself was the most important thing, and because I neglected myself for 35 years, you know, it was kind of like a shift, you know, like even though I started working on myself before she passed away, but you know, I had to talk to a woman the other day, and she was kind of talking about like how much I've gone through. I was like, yeah, like how much I've changed, how much I've overcome just like in 2 years or whatever it is. Like, dude, I've changed everything. Like, I'm a totally different human being. I'm a totally different cat than I was, and I'm proud of it. I'm very proud of it. And so now it's just like, what do I do next? Like, what do I do now? Like, I know I got to get in the gym, and I got to start, like, at least rowing. I think if I just row, it'll be okay. I need to kind of get rid of my stomach and my titties, but it won't take that long. It's just fucking doing it, you know? And then, like, for me, it's just, I'm just kind of maybe stressed about money, I guess. Because as much as I don't care about it and I think it's stupid, childish, and dumb, like it still costs things. And so whatever, man. It's just life, I guess. I mean, I guess it's a midlife crisis type of thing too, kind of, sort of, but not really. I mean, yeah, kind of, I guess. I guess this is what a midlife crisis would be. Like, you just wake up and you're like, fuck this is stupid. And so now I'm like 2 years into it. And, but I don't see myself ever coming out of it. Because it's not a crisis. Like, I went from death to life. And, like, there's nothing external, like an external deity that's gonna save me. Like that just doesn't make sense to me, like ever. Like nature is that for me, but then again, that creation part, creation is everything. Like, yeah, and sometimes that's where you transmute negative energy and shit. But you know, like I guess once you can kind of get into that as your business and stuff too, or whatever. But then again, like I said, life coaching for me is where it's gonna be, and all these other avenues and ventures that I actually have coming. But it's like once I get into that stuff, I'll be fine. Like it's not gonna be a big deal, but it's just getting there. That's what sucks. That's what's like killing me, you know. that time, that tone, that understanding that you're gonna be fine in the end. Like you're not gonna have anything to worry about, but it doesn't mean you can't have a bad day, you know. And that's what that one person told me. So you can't always be on top or something like that. You can't always just be. I don't even remember what she said. You can't always just be on, you know. And I was like, I know.
Think I can fly. Think I can fly when I'm with you.
But it's like that statement alone, though, is like I have to always be on for other people, though. That's how I was programmed. Like I always had to be on for everyone else, and that's tiring. Because then, like, who's on for you? You know? And then it's like, if you never have anyone who's on for you, then, like, at some point you fucking break because there's no one on for you. And I do look at, like, all these people that I'm meeting, they do help me. But at the same time, like I said, like every interaction is like focusing on them. Like, yeah, I tell them what I've done and what I'm doing, and that does help me. Because it builds my confidence and helps me speak about things that maybe I've never spoke about in the way that I'm speaking about them for those people that I come into contact with. But like a lot of times it doesn't, I can't think about like the other shit, you know, or what I feel or other things that are going on in my life, like, and I tell people everything, but it's so different. Like, it doesn't make sense because it's like, it's almost like, well, I need to be crying with somebody else. Like, I'm telling you, I don't understand why this keeps coming up. Well, I need to be held by someone that I trust and feel safe and secure with and fucking cry, or just literally just be held like a fucking child. Like, that's all my body is asking for. I don't know, because I mean, I can hold myself, I guess, and I self-soothe myself, but there's never, like I said, man, I've never had that release. Yeah, and so for me, it feels weird, man, because it's like that. It's almost like that's the one thing that you know that you need, but you can't do it on your own. So like, how the fuck do I get it? How do I get somebody I trust to hold me and hug me? It's almost like even better, like to be a stranger, really, because it can't be anyone from my past, like family. Like, it can't be. So, like, it would have to be someone that I've met in my new journey. Someone that I do trust. Someone that I'm not afraid of. Or that I don't think they're going to hurt me or use the shit against me. Make fun of me. You know, and what's crazy is because I know that, like, that in one instance is kind of what I kind of try and help do without maybe people crying in front of me, I guess. But I hug them, you know, especially if they ask me for a hug. And I hug them like real hugs. I don't do shitty hugs anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the fucking answers, man. I'm just trying to make it. And it's so fun. It really is fun. And like even then, like today, like I was so fucking frustrated. I was so mad, but there's no reason to be mad. Like that's what was funny is like the wind's blowing these canvases off and on this thing, and I'm getting mad. Like, but it's like the wind's coming in. Like, what the fuck? What did I expect, Cody? Like, what did you expect? And like, what did you expect? Like, you knew the storm was coming. Like, as I was walking down there with all my shit, like, I walked past the guy and he's like, you know, it's fixing to rain. I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, but I was like, I don't melt. I'm mean. No, I'm not that sweet. I'm not like chocolate. Even though I look like chocolate, I'm not gonna melt. And so like I mean I knew it was coming. So like, but that's what I'm saying. That's what was cool about the oil paint is what I used at first, because like it was water resistant. So it like everything happened so fucking perfect. And like so as soon as I started to paint a little bit with the oil, and it was starting to rain, I was like, as pissed off as I was like, so the one day I buy oil is the one day I'm gonna be painting in the fucking rain, and the oil is just, it's gonna stay. And then I was like, I know I have acrylics coming. At some point, it's gonna stop raining, and of course it did. You know, and then I put the acrylics on, and like everything happened like in perfect timing. And I just had to act out a little bit, you know. I had to get pissed off. I had to be mad, like, and as embarrassing as it is, and this, but then like when it stopped raining, like I was when I started painting, I was just like, worth it, like worth it. Like, this is fine. This is cool. Like I'm fucking soaking wet. I'm standing in the fucking rain, like with music in my ears, and like whatever's meant to be will be. It's thundering. Like, I was like, you know, if I get struck by lightning, honestly, I don't give a fuck right now. Whatever's meant to be will be. And like, just live in the moment, and like, it's beautiful. It wasn't cold, really. It wasn't cold at all. Like, it was just beautiful. I mean, now my feet are fucking soaking wet. Like, that's kind of annoying. But, you know, it's like whatever, you know. Whatever. Everything is meant to be.
Think I can fly. Think I can fly when I'm with you. My arms are wide, catching
But
fire as the wind blows.
I don't know, man. I'm who knows? Tomorrow's gonna be a new day, and
Even if we're strangers till we die.
I'm gonna go to sleep and post this shit, and it is what it is. Like, life is what it is, and everything will be. Everything will be, and maybe I'll cry some more. I don't know tonight. I hope. I need to cry. I cried today. I cried painting. I cried this morning. Cried last night. You know, and a lot of times I think that a lot of it's not me. To be honest with you. I think a lot of times, like, those crying energies is not me. Like, all this negative shit that I go through sometimes, like, it's not me. It comes out of nowhere, and it's like, it's not my energy. Like, it doesn't feel like mine. That's what's so crazy. I put up with it and use it and transmute it and shit, but a lot of times, like, it's not, it doesn't make sense. Because, like I said, really at the end of the day, like, the worrisome and all that shit is not me. I mean, I kind of worried sometimes, but not fucking really. I'll deal with it. Like, it's not a big fucking deal. And so, like, when I get pushed, a lot of times when I get pushed, it's not... I really don't feel like it's mine. It doesn't feel like me. And it doesn't feel like my energy. I accept it as that sometimes, but... and I'll ride with it, because it kind of brings it... Because then it's almost like I'm trying to find shit that... To make reason why I feel this way. And this is what I felt my whole life. Was like, you know, I would have all this guilt and shit come on me, and I'm like, why? So then I would go through my head and like try and create scenarios of why I should be guilty. Like, why something happened. Like, why? Why would I feel this way? Why do I feel this way? Let's figure out, look at my life at reasons why I should feel that way. Even though, like, there's no reason, like, in the totality of things for me to worry about it. And it's not that I'm trying to, like, shave my guilt away, but it's not. Like, I swear. I mean, I'm telling you, I connect to people's energy, so a lot of times it's like, it's not my shit. But then I have to find a reason why I feel this way. Because, like, I went to work today, I was fine. But then when I left work, and then I went somewhere, I went to the park. I went to the paint place. I went to Hobby Lobby, I was good. Then I went to the park. And when I got to the park, that's when I started feeling like shit. And so, or maybe when I left work, I started to feel like shit. And then when I went to the park, that's when I felt like shit. And so then I was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna go paint, because I wasn't gonna, but I bought paint because I knew I didn't think I was gonna paint today. And then when I got to the park, that's when I started feeling like shit. And so then when I got to the park, I did a lap around the park, and then I went and painted at the other park, because I was like, man, I feel like shit, like, I gotta go paint now. I was like, but I was like, but this came out of nowhere, because, like, I was, you know, maybe I've been a little bit stressed about money, but not really. I mean, I was stressed yesterday too, I guess, so maybe it was mine. But it really didn't really hit me until, like, yeah, until I fucking hit the park, until I was at the park, and that's when it hit me. And so I was like, fuck this. Like, I did a quick lap around the park, and it was just getting worse and worse. And then so I fucking just took off and went to the other part. So I mean, like I said, I don't know, maybe it was my energy, maybe it was a mix of my energy and somebody else's energy, that's kind of what I perceive it to be already. And I kind of knew when I started talking about it, because I watch like where I go and why, and how my energy changes when I go to certain places. And a lot of times it's not mine. But then again, it could be. It is a version of mine, because it is in me. But it's not. But like I said, I'm connected to people too, so. I'm connected to certain people. We're connected. We are the same energy, so. But that's next level understanding, higher level understanding of stuff, so. And then again, like, this stuff, like, you don't want to look into too either, because then, like, maybe you get your hopes up, and you start thinking about this, you think about that. So, like, a lot of times I try and just not think too much, and just keep living my life, you know, because what do you want me to do, you know? A lot of times I look at a lot of stuff that I've done. It's like I've already proven my point, shown my side. Like, I can't do anything more. without hurting myself any more than I've already hurt myself. Dude, but painting today, like, it really did make me happy. And then I met some guy there, like, he showed up, and I was just kind of in the zone, and we talked for a second. And then he took a picture of me, like, he was leaving, and he took a picture of me, and it was cool as shit. Because I don't have those things, you know? I don't have a way of... Well, I have the video camera, obviously. But then he took a picture of me from a far distance away, and then another kid came around later, like 10 minutes later, and I whipped around and saw him, and he's like, can I take a picture? I was like, dude, do whatever you want, man. And then he took a picture of me while I was painting, and then I looked back around and he was gone. And so I was like, whatever. I just kept painting, like, cause like I said, I was battling some shit today, man. And like I said, I battle the unworthiness. That's still a battle. Even though I know I'm worth everything in the totality of, like, money and all that shit, like, I can't say that I have a ton of it or I have enough to provide for someone right now because of the transition of my life that I'm in, where I had to literally fucking sacrifice everything I built before for what I'm building now for the future. Like, in that endeavor, like, there was a price that had to be paid. And it was everything. It was everything. And, yeah, it's very steep cost. But my life is worth it. My future's worth it. My kids' future's worth it. Future partner's worth it. But like I said, it is very strenuous on you, on your mind. And, because the whole world is saying you have to have this shit to get this, you know, to be worth something based on the world standard, you know. And that's kind of shitty for me. That's kind of shitty for me. Because like I said, if I didn't have to worry about that, it would be a totally different ball game. But being that I'm just like I said, walking out of one world and going into a new one, and I'm trying to let it catch up because it's lagging. And ultimately that's what it just feels like. It feels like lag. Well, I've built all this shit, but a lot of it is people though. A lot of people wishing harm on me, jealous, not wanting me to do this. A lot of my family speaking negative on me, praying to God about me, all kinds of weird shit, man. All witchcraft. It's all witchcraft. I just hope you guys know all of it. But so I'm getting all that negative energy and shit, like, and then I'm still winning through all of it. I'm still overcoming all that negative shit and still doing this. So that does give me some kind of relief with, like, I actually am battling a lot of people. It's one against many, and I'm winning. Because I'm in control of their emotions, and they're not in control of mine. I'm winning. And I'm not even fucking focusing on them. I don't even care. Really, I'm not even listening to them. I don't talking to them. I'm not watching their content. I'm not even looking at people's Facebooks, really, and I'm not doing anything anymore. I just post my shit. I don't even really look at Instagrams and Facebooks anymore. I don't give a fuck. I mean, as bad as I like people's stuff, I love it, and every now and then I'll run through it real quick and like somebody's pictures and stuff, but for the most part, I don't care. I don't have time. Like, all my time is literally going to me. Yeah, narcissistic it sounds like, but not really. No one else is in control of my life. Like, no one's doing things in my life, so it's like I'm the only one who can do it for me. So I just gotta give myself everything, and it's all I can do. And I can't expect anyone to do anything for me, really. That would be stupid of me to think. But I don't know, man. I feel better. It's cool. It's cool. I work tomorrow, which will be nice. And I can take care of some shit Wednesday. And that will kind of give me a breather. I don't know. Kind of reshape my head around some stuff. And figure out what I need to do. Big wise. I need to take care of some shit. But, I don't know, man. Life is fun. And like I said, you can't have the highs without the lows. Can't have the highs without the lows. And painting this today was fun. It really was fun. I didn't need it. Like, actually, as I look back at today, like, I don't know what I would have done if I wouldn't have painted. That's why I did it. Like, when I left work, I came home and picked up my phone. My video camera phone. Because I kind of knew I was going to paint today. Or I had an idea that I was going to. Even though I didn't know why. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of times I don't know why I'm doing things. I just do them. And, like, I really can't wait to watch this video. Like, I'm excited about it. I'm super excited about it. This one may be my favorite one so far. And, probably just because of the negative shit in it. Or the battle in it for me. The anger in it for me. Like, I'm so sick of this for me. Like, why? Just let me fucking have one thing. And then you look back and it's like, well, all the rest of my, like, the rest of my life is pretty good. So, like, today, if I'm a little frustrated, yeah. You know, and that's kind of how you look sometimes. Like, sometimes in the now, things just feel so fucking frustrating. But then, like, as you pass that time, and you can kind of look at a longer scale, you're doing, like, man, your life's been pretty fucking easy. Like, you do well. Like, you don't mess up that much. Like, it is. Like, there's not a lot of shit that happens wrong. Or, if it is, it's like you just flip it real quick. It doesn't really fucking matter. You solve the problem real quick. And you may get a little frustrated, mad, clench your fist. But, like, that only lasts a second, you know? It's just an energy spike. It's just an emotional spike of anger or something. But you just float past it. And, you know... And I really don't get angry with people that much anymore. Now I will laugh. A lot of times I laugh at them. Or laugh at, like, logic. But then again, like, people could be doing that to me. Like, Cody, you did this. You sacrificed this. You walked away from this job. You walked away from this. You walked away from all your grass. You did all this money you just walked away from. So that's what I said. Yes, logically, that makes stupid sense. But, like I said, death or life. Death or life. And it's like, oh, I'm fucking going live, you know? I'm going live. So that's what I did. And, worth it. I do it again and again and again. It is what it is. And whatever happens, happens. And, I don't know, maybe I'll figure out how to hold myself. And cry, because I still, like I said, I still haven't surrendered or broke free, like, surrendered, really. Like, I still don't understand that concept. And as safe as and secure I am in myself, so I'm glad I just said that, because now I've got to figure out, like, is it possible for me to ever even surrender? Because I don't think I ever have. Where, like, your mom, your breast mother, your energy signature, I'm just assuming would be the easiest person for you to break with, right? I think about it like this. So my older sister used to have, like, panic attacks, like, after my dad left and shit like that. and she'd be in the bathroom crying, like fucking breaking. And then my mom would be in there with her and shit. But it's like, you know, I never really had that. I remember when my grandfather died, like I loved him to death, and when I went to the funeral, I don't know how old I was, like maybe 10. I don't know how old I was. He died in 1995, so 8 or 9, and I think it was 95. And like at the funeral, like I ran out of there or whatever, and I kind of broke, and then my Uncle Earl came out, but even then, like he was the only person that really comforted me, you know, and I don't know what it's like to have someone comfort you. I don't get it. Because like for me, it's not about the moment of comforting. It's about the longevity of comforting me. You know, for me, it's like, it's not about, can I break with you today? It's, I can't break with you today because I don't see you being with me tomorrow. So maybe it's like, I've never had a person there that like I felt connected to, that they were going to be there long. Because like I said, in the totality of my life, all my information says they're going to be there for a short time. And it's one-sided. And that's my fault. I overgave. I come into your life and then I'm here. And then now it's different. Now I treat it different. But before it's like I overgive, and then when I leave, it's because I'm fucking tired and drained. Because I didn't get anything in return. And that's nobody's fault but my own. That's no one's fault but my own. So I'm there to help you until I can't fucking help you anymore. And then I'm gone. And no one ever chases after me. No one tries to come get me back. So it's like, these are the lessons that I've learned. So it's like, well, how do I even see any relationship different? Because no one's proved differently. And so then you come to the conclusion where it's like, no one, like I said, no one's calling me. No one's chasing after me unless they need something. The only time people call me is when they need something.